Hi and welcome back. Today's session is about growth mindset. The term growth mindset was created by a professor of psychology at Stanford University called Carol Dweck. She defines mindset as a mental attitude that determines how we interpret and respond to events and circumstances. And when we talk about a growth mindset, we're putting this on a continuum with at one end this growth mindset and at the other end what we would call a fixed mindset. And what the research shows is that the more that we can cultivate a growth mindset, the more able we will be to have the confidence to learn and grow and adapt and achieve new and different things. So first, the core belief of a fixed mindset is that our abilities are innate and unchangeable. You've either got it or you haven't. You're either good at it or you're not. Whereas with a growth mindset, you believe that you can improve things through practice, that talent and abilities are actually really created through our own efforts and practice and determination. Now, just to give you a little bit of the science behind that as well, we now know that the saying "you can't teach an old dog new tricks" is not true. We have what's known as neuroplasticity. Our brains continue to be able to create new connections, which is effectively what learning does, throughout our whole lifetime. So whatever age you are, you can learn and develop new skills and capabilities. A second belief and difference between fixed and growth mindsets is that people with a fixed mindset or a fixed mindset says that failure is permanent. If you mess something up, that's it. It'll never change. You look stupid. It's a disaster. Whereas someone with a growth mindset sees failure as important information, that there's something that we need to do differently, that we might need to learn some new strategies in order to succeed. But see that failure is an inevitable part of the learning process. And again, if you look at anyone who is successful in any field, they will have made many, many mistakes on the route to perfecting and mastering what it is that they do. And they will continue to do that to improve their practice. So people with a growth mindset embrace challenging tasks. They see those as opportunities to grow and improve. And so unsurprisingly, there's evidence that by developing and nurturing a growth mindset, we improve our ability to learn, our ability to perform, and our resilience to succeed through challenges. So today I'm going to share with you a few tips and techniques to help you to cultivate your own growth mindset. The first is to reframe what you might call mistakes or failure as learning. So the next time something doesn't go as well as you'd have liked it to, or you mess something up, when you notice yourself starting to beat yourself up or to use terms like failure, mistake, instead ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What do I need to do differently next time in order to learn and succeed? Secondly, and a brilliant growth mindset hack, is the use of the word yet. So when you catch yourself saying, oh, I can't do that, or I'm no good at that, if you can tack on the word yet, it changes the meaning of the sentence. So I'm not good at that yet, or I can't do that yet. And obviously the implication is, but if I carry on practicing and putting in effort, I will develop my ability to do that. Thirdly, is around valuing the process and having patience with the learning process over the end result. And so in order to help with that, I just want to give you an analogy. Imagine that you've got some seeds, or I've got some seeds here in my hand. They don't look anything like the end result of what they're going to grow into. But what I need to do in order for those tomato seed plants to bear fruit is I need to first of all plant them in the soil. And I then need to tend to them. If I just leave them alone and I neglect them and I put them somewhere where it's dark and I don't give them any water, they won't grow. But if I do start to water and tend to them, over time some green shoots will appear. Now, when that happens with my tomato plant, I don't look at those green shoots and say, God, you're a rubbish tomato plant. Where are the tomatoes? God, I shouldn't have ever bothered. It's never going to grow into anything. We're never going to get any fruit from this. No, what we tend to do is say, wow, how exciting. Look, it's starting to grow. We tend to it, we nurture it more. And over time, given the right conditions and the right attention and effort, that plant will grow into a tomato plant and will start to bear fruit. So I'd encourage you to think about your learning and your developing of new skills in the same way. Have the patience, tend to them, put in the practice over time and allow those skills to bear fruit. So I hope you found today's tips and techniques helpful. I look forward to sharing more with you later this week. Stay safe, much love.